the world that we have now, that for one to become an entrepreneur, that why do you need to be in a place where you need to seek for job and seek for job when you can create job? Now, creating job does not mean that you are creating just for yourself, because by the time you create a job, you are also creating employment for others. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So being an entrepreneur is not just getting yourself money, but it's also getting opportunity for others to get employed. Now, it is not something that is very easy to do. Some of us must do. Not all of us we are going to be an entrepreneur at the end of the day, but in your retiring age, you just need to plan for it. But for some of us like me, I got it right from the beginning. Like I said, Kahoje, where I served, was even the right place for me, because that was what gave me the foundation of what I am doing today. I never worked for anybody up to now. And I've been out of school for about 20 years, and I have not written an application letter anywhere. I left school and I started business. Was it easy? I regretted it. But I just gave God the determination that okay, I'll keep on doing it until I saw the signal that is working until it worked. And but that story may not be the same story for some of us. If you ask me, that one of the things I regretted is I never worked for anybody, because there are so many things that I lost in the process of not working. I lost administrative skill. I lost so many opportunities. Why? I could have just done that, even if for a few years, maybe 5 years. I would like just sit under somebody, learn under somebody. But I was so much, I want to do something on my own, or do something on my own. I went out and I did it. But it's working out for me now, but I don't want some of us to repeat that history. It is better you work for someone for some time, then you can actually gather those entrepreneurship skills along the way, especially when you are working in the right place for your life, in the right place for your future. Let's proceed. It is decision time. And what are the decisions that you are going to be making? The decision to either be or not to be. The decision to move with your plan for life, or to allow the crumbs around and you pick them up and start eating. Or you can create your own buffet yourself. It is decision time that I'm going to make a difference, or I just follow the crowd. The best time to motivate anybody to write your own vision is now. Many a times when you start motivating married people with children and wife, that they can follow purpose and build so many things. They tell you that I'm responsible and I have a lot of bills to pay. But the best time for you to rugged it out and be focused is when you don't have bills to pay, when somebody is still paying your bills. That is when you can actually be dogged. That is when your creativity makes some sense. Not when you now become so much responsible and having a lot of money and bills to pay. I don't know, maybe somebody is getting what I'm talking about. Because the truth is this. The truth is this. In the world that we live, getting a good academic qualification is actually one thing. But securing a good job with it is another thing. There are thousands of people, millions of people outside there that are still begging to apply, that they don't even know. Some of our aunties, some of our uncles have been out of school for 5 years and they've not gotten any meaningful employment. Are you aware that so many graduates, even with master's degree, are earning 25,000 naira per month, even less? And it's not that that is not even an employment, it's just for them not to sit at home. So many unemployed people everywhere. And that is why I still get days, anytime politicians are moving around on a weekly basis and you see millions of people on campaign ground shouting PDP or APC or Labour Party. And the question is, are these people not supposed to be in a working place? Millions of people walking around there during the week. That shows the level of unemployment in our country. Is anybody listening to what I'm talking about? The truth also is this, that most of our graduates that are jobless, and most with job are not even getting the necessary job satisfaction. They are just working. There's a difference between achieving and fulfillment. Some of them are, okay, they are just passing by. You know, by the time you are employed and you on Friday, you say, thank God it's Friday. You are not enjoying what you are doing. Is anybody listening to what I'm talking about? On Friday evening, you say, whoa, thank God it's Friday. And by the time it's Monday morning, you say, Monday again, I'm going to work. That means that the work you are visiting every morning is not your job. You are just managing it. And so many people are employed today, yet they are not satisfied. Another truth is this. Even some of those that are employed do not have the capacity to succeed in that job. They don't know what it takes. They don't have what it takes to succeed. And that's how some people will be in paid employment for years and they are not getting promoted. Even in the academia. Why? Because they are not fitted for that environment. They are not motivated to do more. The truth, again, is that most of those that are into business does not have the necessary skill to succeed. And that is why maybe after a year or two, some people have been trying hard to get job. Okay, let me just go into business. Let me just raise some capital, borrow from uncles, aunties, and parents, and I'll start a business. And yet that business will still fail. Why? Because they don't have the necessary skill to succeed in business. Another truth is this. Even some of those in leadership position, they lack the competency of that title. Many people now have CEOs in their business card. CEO is very funny thing now. You just see everybody start business for 3 months, just put CEO. Chief Executive Officer, I don't know. If you're a Chief Executive Officer, I think you must have other executives working with you. Am I correct, sir? And you are the only one in your company, and you're a Chief Executive. Who are you chiefing over? You know, they call themselves president. If you are president, there must be other people working. So you are the only one in the office, and yet you are the president of that office, and you are the chief executive of the office. I wonder what they are doing. So they don't even they don't understand they don't know what they are doing, really. And at the end of the day, after 6 months, the business failed. They try another one. After another 6 months, 1 year, the business failed. In 5 years, they've done about 3-4 different kind of business. It's a shame. So for this reason, it will be better to start training our minds with relevant and timely skills, the right vocation, entrepreneurship mindset, sales, marketing, management skills that will help us to fight the scourge of poverty and unemployment, to reduce the gap between the have and the have-nots, and to rebuild the bad economy that plague our nations. Nigeria is in serious trouble. I tell you, and let me say this stressfully, that Nigeria is sitting on a time bomb. Nigeria can blow anytime. But it takes me and you to rescue Nigeria from that timely dynamite. We can rescue it. Some of us are going out into that market now. We can make the difference. Start something. Be creative. Do something new. You know, that's why I said the VC has actually done a lot of justice to this. You know, be focused. Be confident. Be a risk taker. There are so many things we need you. There are so many depressed people on the road. And they are not in thousands, they are in their millions. And that is the reason why we need to do what we need to do now to get things better. One of the books that I read during my service here, I read Rich Dad Poor Dad by that same man, Robert T. Kiyosaki. The one that became my business Bible is, what do you call it now? Think and Grow Rich. That's Napoleon Hill. You know, we have the richest man in Babylon. There are so many of them, the millionaire in you. I hate those books raw. And that is why I am what I am today. I want you to read books. Books will not kill you. They will just get you better. Read books. One of the best books that you can ever read, the VC have already said, is biographies of people. Learn how they succeed. In their biography, they will also tell you where they fail and how they fail. Somebody said something. His name is Clausewitz. He was the general of the German general during the Second World War. He said the only thing people learn from history is that they don't learn anything from history. And that is why history repeats itself. Let me take that again. The only thing people learn from history is that they don't learn anything from history. And that is why history repeats itself. Many of us have seen our uncles, we have seen our daddies, we have seen the world. And yet, we are going out into that same world now as a graduating student. Please don't go there to repeat history. Don't go there. Don't add to the problem of the nation. Don't add to our problem. Go and solve problem. You know the truth. Then let the truth set you free. And so Robert T. Kiyosaki came with that life-changing book, The Rich Dad Poor Dad. I want to recommend it for you guys. Please go ahead and read it. He told us that, it made us to understand that educational qualification is not enough to guarantee us a financial, secure future, and that is the truth. I'm trying to avoid saying some things here because I'm in an academic environment. If not, I will have said a lot of things. I don't want to get the VC annoyed. I should go ahead, sir. Before money, what is it, sir? Maybe I should speak with Ms. Motayo. Before money, it is what? It's money. After money, it is still what? It is still money. They were asking somebody, during those Franco Lise, I think the man that used to have a talk show after NTN News then. It was this particular Abike Dabiri, he works with that man then. He was on the road, interviewing some Igbo guys. And they said, you are not in school? I said, why are you not in school? And the Igbo guy said, but I'm learning. He said, where are you learning? I'm learning trade. I'm learning how to set tire. You are learning how to set tire. That is not school. He said, if I go to school, what am I going to do? Then you graduate. Then you make money. He said, if I graduate from learning how to set tire, what am I going to be making? Answer now. What am I going to be making? Money. But is that true or wrong? It is the truth. Many of us are too qualified, and that is the reason why we will not proceed financially. Did you hear that? You know too much, and because you know too much, that is why you are not going to be financially independent. Especially economists. How many economists do you see that they are so rich? They are so prudent. They are less risk taker. They calculate everything. A businessman don't do so much calculation, no. They take risk. Economists will not take risk. It has to be balanced. Life is not balanced. Making money can't be balanced. And that's why the VC is advising you that you need to be abnormal to make money. Normal people don't make money. Are you listening to what I'm talking about? Normal people don't do what? I'm here to tell you, if you don't even like money, you can't smell money. You must like money. You must like the currency, and depend on the currency you love. That money is magnet. So it gets magneted to the people that I don't know, maybe you're getting what I'm. So if you like Naira, you're on your own. I know the currency I like, but Naira is not one of them. Are you here with me? Salary. The poor dad says, go and get more academic qualification to secure a good position in this competitive world. And so you have your first degree, you have your second degree, you have your third degree, you have so many diplomas everywhere. It's good. If you want to be in the academia, it's good. It's good. But let's see what the rich dad says in Rich Dad Poor Dad. The rich dad says, go and get more financial intelligence that will make you financially independent and help better our world. The place of academic is different, and the place of making money is also different. The only thing that academic will do for you in the business of making money is that it will make you a better money handler. Academic will what? Make you what? A better money handler. You are going to be different because you have associated with different people. You have networked with different people. So you have a better horizon. So you are already exposed. So a man that did not, that tire guy, that Igbo tire selling guy, is not going to be as exposed as you. Why? Because you have interacted with so many other people. And so imagine, at the end of the day, a graduate of mechanical engineering, by the time he's now selling tire, he's going to be a better tire seller. You are not getting what I'm talking about. But the funny thing is that he will not want to sell tire. And it is tire that will bring you money. You are not getting what I'm talking about. It is actually selling the tire that will actually bring you the money. So that you don't be an accountant in the tire selling place. You will be given salary. It is the man that is actually owning the tire business that is making the money. Am I getting passionate about it? Are you getting what I'm talking about here? Somebody who said that the mechanical engineer will know that it is shock absorber. But the mechanic on the road knows that it's a shocker. But he's the one that will fix your car. He's not the mechanical engineer. He's not the graduate. Did you know that? You are not here. So which way? Which way? So what is the solution? The solution is actually entrepreneurship. It's actually entrepreneurship. Building yourself up. Building yourself up. Developing entrepreneurship mindset. Building yourself up. And that is how you have to nurture the head. That is entrepreneurship mindset. Nurture the head, train the hand, and build the mind. That is all about entrepreneurship mindset. Nurture the head. Thank you. Nurture the head, train the hand, and build the mind. Let your head be correct. Understand money and how money works. Be creative. That is your hand. You must know something. And even what you know, if what you know is what other people know, then your own knowing must be a little bit different. And that's why we call it unique selling points. You must have your own USP, your unique selling points, even if what you know is what every other person is doing. Then your mind must be positive at all times to be the best. So entrepreneurship is what? Nurturing the head, training the hand, and building the mind. The mind is what will produce the money at the end of the day. Your hand is your creative effort, but you must be smart. You must be smart. First learn, then you remove the hell. By the time you remove the hell from learn, what do you have? You earn. First learn, then remove the hell, then you learn. You earn. Learn before and while you earn. So to make money, even if you're an architect, there's a difference between understanding or becoming a very good architect and knowing how to make money by being an architect. It's different too. You can be very sound in architectural design, and yes, you are very poor in your bank balance. So that means in every field you find yourself, you must understand how to make money in that field. That is where I'm going. And that's why I tell people that learn skills. I tell them, my own children are learning skills. Every Saturday, they go to a particular place to learn skill. I'm not teaching what I'm not practicing. And I actually need to search for a place that the owner of the place knows how to make money from the skill he's teaching them. It's not that you become very skillful and yet don't understand how to exchange your skill with money. So if you are going to be a good web creator, then understand how to make money from designing websites. Are you getting what I'm talking about now? If you are going to be a good civil engineer, understand how to make money from civil engineering. Now, let me tell you this. If you are not writing anything, please write this down. Your network will determine your net worth. Should I repeat that? Your network will determine your net worth. Who you know in life determines how far you can go in life. If you like, gather foolish people together, then you are not moving. Especially when you are making friends among yourself now. Make friends with people of the same kind of journey. You are going for a journey, not riffraff, not mediocres. And in the future, that is after your service, probably during your service, she has already mentioned it. Mix up with people, meet with people, learn to meet with people. Every day is a day to network. Every day is a day to meet new people, especially intelligent people that have somewhere they are going. That is the way to go. So learn before and while you earn. Somebody said something that necessity is the mother of invention. Is that correct? That word is still correct today. The greatest things we see today were once in someone's mind as a mere idea. But all of them are reality now. You know, the rails, the airplane, the vehicles, everything. But what is an idea? Idea simply means a thought or plan or impression in the mind, especially the one that you think of suddenly. Especially the one you think of suddenly. If you check all the musics of today, you know, right from times of Chris Brown, what do you call it now? King Sonny Ade and the rest, even down to your Davido, Wizkid and the rest. Most of the songs they play with in the studio become hit song. Did you hear what I'm talking about? Not the one that they actually creatively wrote and do a lot of cleaning and adjusting. Most of those songs does not. The one they were even talking and just playing around in the studio, and the thing become hit. Many ideas that will hit may not be the one that you have actually done a lot of assignment on. It may just be the one that just come to you as a flash and it hits. That is it. But understand the word may. It may just be that. And that is why every idea that comes to your mind is very important. Every idea that comes to your mind is important. And that is why, as a young person that is growing, always have your pen and probably a 5x7 kind of jotter with you. Just put it, anything that comes to your mind. You can even be walking. You can just see something. Just put it down. Because you can never know which one will be the one that will give you the juicy feature that you emphasize. Everything visible today was just an idea that existed first in somebody's mind, and therefore everything or business activity we see around are product of ideas. Somebody say idea rules the world. It is still relevant till today. Ideas still rule the world. Ideas still rule the world. Please understand this. Understand that money is a serious thing. Making money, don't let anybody humble you that money is not important. In fact, that's the reason why I'm here. If money is not important, you can't pay the tuition of the Bells University. Your parents will not be able to pay it. Am I correct, sir? So that makes that money is important. Don't let anybody come with religious stuff and tell you that no, money is not important. You just have to live a very humble life. See, there is no humility in not having money. It's a lie. There is no humility in not having money. You just need money. You need money. If you are going to marry, even if your wife is not going to be assessing you by your money, it's going to be assessing you by your purpose in life. And your purpose in life must lead to money. It's not just having fantastic idea. It's not about the idea, it's about the result of the idea. Am I correct? Ladies, am I making sense? So guys, go and look for money. You need to think. Somebody said think outside the box. That one is an old school. Don't think outside the box. Think as if there is no box. Think independently. So somebody telling you that think outside the box. Don't think as if there is no words. There is no box. Just think independent. Just free your thinking. And lose it all. But make sure that you come with a creative idea, and you make sure that your creative idea is transformative. Life is about demand and supply, and it's still about demand and supply up to today. The wealth you need is in the hand of people around you. I want to tell a story there, but the time will not permit me to tell you that story. Life is about demand and supply. Every day of my life, what I'm still making money from till today is demand and supply. I look at problem of the society, and I see how I can solve it, and I get money in exchange. I get paid in exchange of solving people's problem. You need to become a problem solver. How do you get money without trying to tell people your money or your life, pointing gun in their face that your money or your life? How can you modestly raise money without being a Yahoo boy or plussing your Yahoo? Maybe I should quickly say something on that. Please, tell your neighbor, please, don't join them in the Yahoo business, please. And don't plus it. Tell them, don't plus it. How can you plus a Yahoo and you have limited life to live? You are doing Yahoo, you are already a gunner. You are already doing something illegal. You are already doing something that is very bad. Then you now go ahead to plus it. I know all of you understand what I mean by plusing it. I don't need to stress that. And you have limited of 10 years to live. What is then a business opportunity? It is the opportunity to fill identified human need that necessitates the setting up of a business. Filling identified human needs. Filling identified human being that necessitates the setting up of a business. It's all about demand and supply. What are the needs of people? And how can you be of a solution to that need? Look around you and ask yourself question. That what can I offer? I should be able to offer a better, a quicker, a fresher, a cheaper, hotter, colder, tastier, warmer, safer, smarter, more comfortable, more prestigious, more enjoyable, more relaxing, more stressful, healthier, high quality, improved, and so much improved product or service than anybody else. Just make sure that you have something that is better than your competitor. I do a lot of things. I'm into farm, I sell drinks, I sell feed, I talk. It's a business. I hope you know that talking is a business. In fact, it's a very fantastic business. In fact, my main business is actually talking. And I've talked severally in several places with fantastic reward. But apart from that, this is where I'm going. Immediately I started distributing drinks. I noticed that I am competing with high players in the industry. The only thing I did, sir, do you know, sir, is just to tell my wife, let's remove 10 naira. That is all. Buyers of the drink will travel to come and buy drink because of what? 10 naira reduction. If you are not smart, there is difference between being brilliant and being smart. You can be brilliant, oh, your brilliance will help you to stay in a work environment. But your smartness will make you to, I feel like speaking Yoruba, will make you to jagbo, cut the bush and get to the destination. You will do fantastic things. 10 naira exploded my business. 10 naira reduction. You know why? Because somebody that wants to buy a lot of packs will have calculated what that 10 naira can do to our own business. I don't know, maybe you understand what I'm talking about. And that was it. And my mind, when I was looking at it, how did you get to? I said, that is it. That is the way to go. You are coming into a business that is saturated. You must make a difference to stay relevant. Did you hear what I just said now? You must what? Make it. But somebody will say, lie, 10 naira. What is not going to be my gain now? Then you are not ready for business. You must lose to gain. A seed rather, must die to do what? To grow, to stay alive. And that is it. Identify human needs. Understand human psychology. If you are going to be relevant in what? In business. How do human beings think? Understand their weakness. We call it SWOT analysis. Understand their strength, understand their weakness, understand their opportunity, understand the threat. By the time you do all those things, then you are on your way to making impact and getting money. I'm going to be looking at 3 Ds. I'm going to be looking at 3 Ds of a startup. If you're writing, you can just flow with me. I'm going to be looking at discontinuous innovation, defensive innovation, and I would love to see the image coming out, and disruptive innovation. These are the kind of innovations that startups can engage in that will make you different. Somebody said that there's no new business in town again. I think it's true. Even no new music again, no new business again. Everybody's just sampling, and we're just bringing the old one and trying to repackage it. That is what is happening today. Please tell me a new business. I stand corrected. Just give me something that is going on. Anybody with new business that we have not heard of before? There's nothing new again. By the time you become creative with old things, people will still call it what? New. Why? Because it has been repackaged to look new. And that is, as a business person, the first thing you must understand is how to do what? Repackage. Repackage and do it very well. What's the difference between ikpekere and chips? Talk now. It's the same thing. Chips is repackaged. Ikpekere is chips. Okay, some of you will not understand what it meant by ikpekere. So just repackage things and you move. Now, discontinuous innovation is by looking at the problem differently. The same problem, but you are looking at it differently and offering a never thought of solution that turn out to solve the problem in a transformative and unique way, and that is Google. Google has retired encyclopedia. Is that correct? Academias, they used to boast of a fantastic library filled up with what? Encyclopedia. Is that not correct, sir? Do you even check it again, sir? Why? Google has retired it. At the comfort of your system now, you can Google anything. In fact, I used to tell people jokingly that after Holy Spirit, the next thing that knows everything is Google. You are not here. They say Holy Spirit knows all things, Abi? Google knows many things. I won't say all things. Google knows what? Many things. It's okay. Another one is Jumia, Naraland. You know, they've helped us to do something so easy. Is that not correct? That is what we call discontinuous innovation. It's the same old thing, but it's now done in a new way. Another one is defensive innovation. Now, the common patents protection to create barriers to entry. Excuse me, an unfair competitive advantage is what we call defensive innovation. The first person that came with this is Microsoft. When Microsoft came up, many of us don't know about Bill Gates. Bill Gates happens to be a man that is a very smart businessman, shrewd. I won't call him wicked. Let me use the word shrewd. Very smart. Very smart. Okay, I mean, you have to go back. Defensive innovation. Microsoft, while I was growing up, when I was learning computer, then we learned DBase 4, we learned Lotus 1, 2, 3 for accounting procedure, we learned Word Perfect, Word 2000. Those are the things we learned when we were learning computer then. PageMaker, all those things. And Microsoft came in, and Microsoft tried as much as possible to retire all these people. Now, he wrote a letter to all of them. Is that you sell your company to me, or I take it by force? And I'm telling you the truth. That is what Microsoft was actually in a suit for 20 straight years. In a lawsuit. But many people don't know. And that is the same thing his boy is doing now, Mark Zuckerberg. He's buying everything. It is either you sell it or we force you out of the business. But many people don't know. Now, if you truly want to be a successful, that is why you have to be contented. Though. When I'm talking about wealth now, there is a place of contentment. Me, I'm not ready to be a very radical, wealthy person because you will do some unclean things. Are you getting what I'm talking about now? Is anybody listening to what I'm talking about? But if you really want to be wealthy, you need to be shrewd. You will kill some business for your business to grow. Am I speaking too much? You are not liking it again. You have a church mind. You know? But that is the reality. You have to kill, if you are going to be a fantastic businessman, you have to kill some business for your business to grow. And do you know that everybody loves Dangote? Do you know how many business Dangote has killed in Nigeria? Are you listening to what I'm talking about? And that is why all of us need to come up with innovative ideas every day so that we can stay relevant. Dangote tried to kill Indomie noodles. But because Indomie is always on our face every day, Indomie refused to be killed. At the end of the day, Indomie bought Dangote noodles. Are you aware? You are not here. You are not looking at me as if... Are you getting what I'm talking about there? So, if you want to innovate, you have to understand... Let's understand. I'm not adopting this style, but you understand it. I need to tell you. Is that not correct? Defensive innovation. The third one is this. Disruptive innovation are more commonly when we have witnessed the rise of disruptive innovation in business models that doesn't necessarily have unique technology, but different process for solving it. One of it is Uber. Uber came, and it looked as if everything was just easy. In the front of your, in fact, on your bed, you are already calling Uber. Who does that? In your days, who does that? You just call Uber, and they fix everything. And they'll take you to your, even at cheaper rates. Is that not correct? So, you need to be disruptive when it comes towards business. Are you aware that this Bells University is also disruptive? And if they are not disrupted, they can never be relevant. That is the same thing Conference University is doing. They are so close, and yet they are not rivals. You are not here. It's because the two of them are disrupting in different ways. They are so close, underline that word, and yet they are not rivals. And so in life, if you are going to make any impact in life, learn to be what? Don't follow status quo. Be disruptive. When others are going like this, go the other way. Some people call a disease called anorexia, I don't know, maybe dyslexia. Dyslexia people are natural disruptors. By the time everybody is writing their C like this, a dyslexia is not a disease. Oh. They've categorized it to be a disease. Me, I don't believe it's a disease. Everybody is writing C like this. They will write their own C like this. Is that correct? And that is what they would say, that is the best way to write C. And everybody will move to this side, but they are moving to the other side. But if that side is not working, you will come and join them. You will come and join them. Be disruptive in nature. Don't follow the crowd. Well, startups are not always about innovation. They can also be replication. They can also be repurposing, and they can also be upgrading. Let's see replication. Replication, please bring the image. They still do it in high court or customary court. I don't know what those guys are still doing there. They still tell you that you have to get some affidavit in this way. All things have passed away. Everything has become new. Replication. Replication. Why I'm bringing all this up to you is that don't think yourself and kill yourself. That is why I'm bringing all this to your face. Try and do business in a new way. Don't think and think and think because you want to do something new. Don't kill yourself. Oh. Make sure that you buy the Bentley and Lamborghini and be the one driving yourself. I don't want to make money and yet I'm too weak to drive all those fantastic vehicles. Really, I want to drive a private. I'm still going to learn how to be a pilot because I still need to drive a plane. By the time I think and think and think and kill myself, why don't I just take an existing product and repackage it and make money? Are you here with me? You are not here. And that's why I said I have to be very careful. You know, academicians will have told you so many beautiful things about doing this the right way. See, there are no right ways in business. The most important thing in business is what? Be moral. If everything you are doing is moral and it's not against the law, you are right. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Everything you are doing, if it's not against the law, anything you do is what? As long as you are making... Please, I don't know, maybe are you afraid of money? It's like people are afraid of money here. I said that as long as you are doing it right, the long arm of the law, EFCC will not come and knock at your door. Go and make money. Go and make money. So replicate. Okay. Repurpose. What is that? Is that not a ladder? What is the ladder doing now? It has become a what? Bookshelf. That is what is called repurposing. Take an existing purpose, a product that has an original purpose, then change the purpose to another thing. Give it a new purpose. That is what I'm trying to tell you. And so, everybody that have been seeing that particular thing in a particular way before, because you have changed the purpose, they start seeing it in the new way. You are going to change the mind of people. Repurpose. That is the meaning. Repurpose is about taking an existing model and adopting it into what? A new solution. Upgrading. I just said it the last time. It's just like when you are reading a lot of books, but on your system now, you can read so many books at the same time. You can do a lot of things. Upgrading is an enhancing existing solution through what? Quality, speed, and performance. And it gives you what? A competitive advantage. Upgrade. Upgrade. Either you are discontinuing, whatever you are doing, either you are upgrading, either you are repurposing, whatever you are doing is that you are not doing something new. You are not doing something new. You are not doing something new. What are the characteristics of an entrepreneur? And I close. Achievement-oriented, thank you. Please keep pressing. Business secrecy. Technical knowledge. Clear objective. Mental ability. Perseverance. Communication ability. Human resource ability. These are characteristics of entrepreneur and more. We still have more. High level energy, high energy level, motivator, problem solver, long-term involvement, he never quits, ethical, self-confidence, is a risk taker, is an initiator, is a goal setter. In conclusion, do you know these people? Who is that man? Who is that man? Please talk now. I beg you, please talk. Give me another image. Please keep pressing. Who are these guys? When you see Bishop Oyedepo, who do you see? Pastor or a businessman? Thank you, sir. Some of you see pastor. Okay. Yes, he's a pastor. That is what you see. No, he's a pastor. Oh, I'm not doubting. I'm a follower. Oh, don't say. Don't think I'm a follower. Ardent follower. But when you see him, what do you see, sir, man? Truly, say it from your mind. Are you seeing a pastor or a businessman? Okay, but he's also a business person, Abi. Okay. Somebody interviewed Oyedepo. No, he heard about something and he was now saying it in another interview. That Forbes were talking about how much he's worth. So in another interview, he was not telling them that nobody came to interview me. I don't know where they got that figure because I'm much more than what they wrote down. Oyedepo is not a rich man. I hope you know that. I hope you know that there's a difference between a rich man and a wealthy person. A rich man is somebody that has money and know exactly what to do with it. That's a rich man. The definition of a wealthy man is a man that has money and doesn't really know what to do. It's too much. Oyedepo is stupendously money. Please, make money. You must make money. And don't think that you want to be rich. Think of the fact that you want to be what? Wealthy. You must come to the place where people will start suspecting your wealth. If people are not questioning your wealth, you are not wealthy. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? If nobody is questioning your wealth, you don't have money. They must come to the place where they will be saying, you must get to that place. And the best time to start is when? Now. And you listen to that last guy there. He's a dreamer. I'm not talking about Oyedepo or Bill Gates, the last guy there. You see the last guy there standing. You saw him. Are you seeing him? His name is BOLAJI FEMI. Okay, let's continue. Let me not talk. Maybe you know these other people. You know this guy. Do you know how many raised this man raised in his life? We're told that he has never raised up to 3 minutes in his life. Are you get? As in the real place. Never. His race is not up to 3 minutes. He's a multi-millionaire. In any all the Olympics joined together, he has never raced for 3 minutes. And he's always defeating his existing record. He's a multi-millionaire in dollars. You better know what you are doing. Please open the rest. Let's see the rest. You said Don Jazzy. You think I will not put his face there? That guy is, that Michael, what is his name? Don Jazzy, his name is Michael, is that not correct? That guy is stupendously, King Sunny Ade has been dancing before I was born. King Sunny Ade is still dancing up to today. Do you know how much King Sunny Ade is worth? Please, the reason why I'm putting this image in your face is that, see, you are talking to them, you are looking at them. Some of them, you know them. Let them be a motivator to you. That in this one life that you have, there's no duplicate in life. You must make money. And the best time to make money is not yesterday. It is now. Now. People thought I was stupid when I was trying to do all those things in those days. I don't want 1 or 2 people that knows me here. I'm actually very, very good. And I'm actually progressing. I don't want to talk about what I'm worth. Tiger Woods. You know the man. Upon the divorce with his wife, he's still very rich. Very, very rich. Do you know the chunk of money the divorce with the wife took away from him is still very, very, very rich? Please, I beg, do you care to join them? The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life. The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life. Don't blame the environment. Don't blame the school you went to. Don't blame your parents for bringing you to Nigeria. Because some of you say, why Nigeria? Eh? Why Nigeria? This is Canada there, and you did not give back to me there. Let them call me Tokumbo so that I can easily go and come back. You know, especially when you are now giving back to Ajegule City. But we have people that came out of Ajegule City and they are somebody. Dr. Olusegun Obasanjo came out of nothing and he became something. Is that not correct? The VC said it in his training too. I know he was silent about that. That is when I now discovered that he was not the motivational speaker I thought he was, because I know when he was talking, he was like, because a motivational will tell us the story, because I want to hear. I want to hear that nothing to something story. Because that is actually the story. In fact, that your story that you have heard, sir, will have been the change maker. Because that is exactly what we want to hear. That nothing to something story. We need to hear it so that it can actually boost us, boost our energy. Think differently. We are not a normal person. There is no limit to what you can do. So don't limit yourself. Exceed your own perceived limits. Are we here? So what do? You keep running. Why did I say you keep doing, sir? You keep running. Don't stop. No stop. Keep learning. Keep changing. Keep moving on. Don't stop. Keep learning. Keep changing. Keep moving on. Don't stop. Enjoy what life has to offer. It is up to you to do something about it, because life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Thank you. Gracias. Let me repeat something before it comes to your network will determine your net worth. Please let that one echo into your life. The association you keep will determine how far you will go in life. Thank you very much, sir.
Please, let's clap for him. I can tell you that he really tried to do justice to that topic with just the little time given to him. He really can go on and on. Please, let's put our hands together for him. Now listen, when he talked about network just now, please, let's be aware that presently some networks are misbehaving. So please,